Hello, good afternoon and welcome. This is NEWSFLASH live on Metro Television. My name is Nanenchi. Coming up in the next 30 minutes. Finance Committee recommends rejection of future car loans for MPs. Still to come in the bulletin, witnesses say Daniel Esiedu brought late MP's mobile phones to unlock. And again, 23-year-old lady allegedly concealed a gun in food for inmates. Let's now take you to our first story, where the President of the Republic, Nana Akufo-Addo, has rendered unqualified apology to the people of Wa following the recent military brutality of some residents. The President pledged his commitment to ensure that the victims are fully treated. The President made these comments at the Wa Nice Palace as part of his Day 2 working visit to the Upper West region.
The military leaders have been here and they promised you that they would deal with those who were responsible. The Minister of Defense also came here in the company of the Minister of Interior to render the apologies of government and to indicate that the government would also be responsible for the medical bills of those who were injured in the exercise. And I'm happy that both commitments that have been made have been respected. I'm happy to read in the newspapers that you yourself had come out to recognize that the promises that had been made had been kept, and that now we should put that incident behind us and go forward on a good note.
Here in Accra, the Vice President, Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia, has launched the Ghana.gov platform. And according to him, Ghana.gov is a single digital platform which will enable the general public to apply and pay for all government services online using either the credit card, the debit card, or even mobile money. He says it will promote transparency and visibility of the internal grant-generated funds.
Vision of the Ghana Beyond Aid agenda set forth by his vision of the Ghana Beyond Aid agenda set forth by His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, whose vision is brought about everything that we are seeing in this digitalization space. Ladies and gentlemen, the interaction of citizens with government has historically been a frustrating experience for most of our population. The bureaucracy is daunting and has resulted in a culture of paying bribes and engaging middlemen known as Goro boys to obtain basic services such as passports and driver's licenses. There is also the problem of people having to travel to Accra or other regional capitals to apply for many government services. And then there is the problem of the leakages of government revenue as cash payments find themselves in people's pockets rather than government accounts. Ghana.gov is the payments and revenue collection platform that provides a single point of access to all services of ministries, departments, and agencies of the government. The platform is available to all citizens, residents and non-residents of Ghana, and can be accessed online at www.ghana.gov.gh or by dialing a short code *222# *222# on any mobile phone, whether it's a smartphone or a YAM phone.
The Minister of Communication and Digitization, Obisu Akufo, who joined the Vice President, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, at the launch of the new single digital payment platform, Ghana.gov, says the new platform is an initiative set up to make the transformation of the online payment for all government services and also increase revenue.
Ghana.gov platform will make it easier for the tax net to be widened to accommodate more informal and previously overlooked formal entities. It can be used on any phone, laptop, or computer. And through the efforts of GIFIC, ultra-modern community ICT centers, or CICs, will be available in every district in the country, so anybody who does not own an electronic communications device can process applications and make payments for government services at these CICs or even our post offices nationwide. Ghana, like every other country in the world, has been hit by the COVID-19 pandemic, and the new reality is how to minimize contact with possible virus transmitters such as paper money notes. Thankfully, Ghana.gov truly minimizes the need for our citizens to engage in physical money interactions, reduces the need for interminable visits to various offices to process and pay for various services, and enables the relevant government bodies to have a single view over all internally generated funds within the country. Ghana.gov has come to stay and will improve government to citizenry interaction. This interaction for the exchange of public services between government and the citizens will not only be one way, as the developers of the platform, working in close collaboration with the National Information Technology Agency, have also set up a call center to facilitate the processing of complaints, inquiries, and guidance with the use and management of this platform. The ministry is also assiduously working through the Data Protection Commission and the Cybersecurity Center to safeguard and secure all our personal information. User feedback is important and an integral part of the growth and efficiency of this platform. And so we encourage everybody to take advantage of this intervention.
The legislator on his channel, Netu TV, he threatened to beat the hell out of the boy, quote unquote, and he had given testimony on the recent Ijra killing to the Kumsen Commission of Inquiry, describing the comments made by Kennedy Japan as an open threat. The GJ president said there is the need to deal surgically with the cancer of impunity that stains Ghana's reputation. This he has said in a joint press conference organized by the Ghana Journalists Association, Media Foundation for West Africa, and others here in Accra.
The voice in the video was clear, and the threats were real. Honorable Ajapong called for serious beating of Joy FM's Ashanti regional correspondent Erasmus Asaredanko over his coverage of the Jura shooting incident and his submissions and the committee investigating same. But we need no superfluity of evidence to measure the malignant impact of such offensive utterances on some rogue elements in society. Attention, please, Honorable Attorney General and Minister of Justice. With this background, it can be a fatal gamble to toy with the threats against the life of Erasmus Asaredonko. Every life is of sacred worth and intrinsic value. The right to life and personal liberty is of primordial importance, which all Ghanaians everywhere and at all times must enjoy. The life of Erasmus Asaredonko must be protected at all costs, and we urge the national security apparatus to take this up with urgent promptitude and utmost seriousness. It is not enough for the petition to the relevant quarters to gain traction. What is most needed is concrete action on all fronts to address the issue, and we shall not rest until something concrete is done. The latest threats against Erasmus Asaredonko presents another prompting to deal surgically with the cancer of impunity, which is a stain on Ghana's reputation as the citadel of press freedom in Africa.
We still stay on matters bordering on security, where the Member of Parliament for Subin constituency, Eugenie Boakye, says accusations made by Kennedy Japan against police force for tipping off suspects when whereabouts is unknown should be investigated and perpetrators must be sanctioned. He, however, said if there are criminals wearing suit, they should be removed from the government. Meanwhile, the editor for the Inside newspaper, Kwesi Pratt, has condemned the attack on the multimedia journalist Erastus Asaredonko by Kennedy Japan, describing it as pathetic. He also called for investigation into the matter.
Come to know about Chief Justice Eugenie Boakye. I think he's a very principled man, and having to recuse himself from a matter that has his name emet shouldn't be a problem. And I think any decent person will do that, wouldn't have any problem, because his name has been dropped, and the best way for the General Legal Counsel,
yes,
General Legal Counsel to work is for him to recuse. I don't think you have any difficulty with that.
First of all, the CJ is the chair of the General Legal Council, but he is not the chair nor a member of the disciplinary committee.
No, but still, he has to recuse himself, because one or the other, they may have to work together, the two bodies. You see, so you may have to recuse. I don't think that should be a problem from the Eugenie Boakye that I've come to know. I don't think that'll be a problem.
Master, this matter is troubling.
Very delicate.
It's troubling because people's reputations are at stake. People's reputations are at stake. And when people's reputations are at stake, we need to tread cautiously.
Yeah.
But whatever it is, I still insist that it's in the interest of the Chief Justice to make sure that a completely neutral body investigates this matter. Now, we are operating on the basis of the principle of separation of powers. Otherwise, I don't know. Otherwise, I would have strongly advocated that you have a bipartisan parliamentary committee look into it. But I'm not sure how that would undermine,
Now, the National Women's Organizer of the National Democratic Congress, NDC, Hannah Louise Obisu, has mentioned that the rejection and refunding of allowances received by First and Second Ladies is a step in the right direction. She also commended the citizenry for expressing their displeasure upon hearing the salary arrangement for the spouses of the First and Second Gentlemen. She was speaking to Metro News' Shadrach Odamijari.
Well, I think that it's in the right direction. When I heard it, the first thing I said was that, well, it means that after all the PDS and after all the whatever monies that have gone into private pockets, they can't simply take care of their wives. And for that matter, we have to take care of them. So I'll say that the credit goes to the Ghanaians who spoke out, and that's the reason why they have come out to say, they are going to refund it, and they are rejecting it. They are not rejecting it because it's in their pure conscience, but they are rejecting it because there's a lot of national pressure against it. That's why they say they don't want it. It's not because, it came out and they said no. If it was, it wouldn't have come out at all. But you realize that the presidency was pushing for it to be, normalized, so that we would take care of their wives. Mr. President, with the greatest respect, you should set a good example for the young men. You should take care of your wife. And the vice president should take care of his wife. That's your responsibility as a husband. And I'm not a lawyer, but the little I know in the Constitution, I don't know where they mention them, that they should be given monies. And any monies that you give to, you pay in this country, that is not backed by law.
We now take you to Parliament, where the Finance Committee has recommended that the House to reject future loans facilities extended to members of the House to purchase vehicles. Now, the committee, however, recommended that the approval of the car loan facility before the House for the purchase of vehicles. The recommendation is contained in the committee's report yet to be presented to the plenary. The government the government last week laid before Parliament an amount of $28 million interest-free facility with the National Investment Bank for lawmakers to purchase vehicles. The MPs are supposed to repay the loan within 4 years. The state will also pay off 60% of the loan. The MPs will only be required to pay 40% of the cost of the vehicle. 13.5 million tax waiver on the loan has been approved.
Meanwhile, the Member of Parliament for Norton, Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa, has called on MPs to discontinue the practice where car loans are provided to them by the government. The former Deputy Education Minister believes that the government must provide vehicles for MPs as it does for MMDCEs, CEOs of state institutions, ministers, judges and civil servants. The Finance Committee of Parliament has recommended to the House to reject further loan facilities extended to members of the House to purchase vehicles. The committee, however, recommended the approval of the current loan facility before the House for the purchase of vehicles. The recommendation is contained in the committee's report yet to be presented to the plenary. The government last week laid before Parliament a $28 million interest-free facility with the National Investment Bank for lawmakers to purchase vehicles. The MPs are supposed to repay the loan within 4 years. The state will also pay off 60% of the loan. The MPs will only be required 40% of the cost of the vehicles. A 13.5 million Ghana cedi tax waiver on the loan has also been approved.
You're still watching NEWSFLASH here on Metro Television with me, Nana Yawentri. We're taking a short break. We're back with more.
In Ghana and in Africa, there is only one place to look to get that luxurious design and decor for your offices and homes. Visit Jamila Home. We give you the climax of luxury wherever you find yourself. Presidential and executive office furniture, living room set, dining set, stunning mirrors, adorable wallpapers, lovely king and queen size beds, valuable antiques and antique goods, beautiful chandeliers and more. Into the bargain, we provide caring customer service, prompt delivery service, skilled and artistic full house design and decor services, and free decor ideas for your space. Our products and service is unparalleled, boasting of top-tier clients all over the globe. Jamila Home, home of first-class quality furniture, beautiful chandeliers, and antiques.
They'd say the darndest things.
One platform, many talents.
And they talk about everything. Breakfast.
What is mommy like at home? Tell the truth.
She likes cereal sometimes in the afternoon.
When are you supposed to eat cereal?
In the morning.
Banking and more.
What kind of questions do they ask?
How long will this bank account last?
Showing every Sunday evening. Prime time, 5 to 5:30 p.m. with a catch-up on Wednesdays, 4 to 4:30 p.m.
Kids always say what they wanna.
Metro TV. Insightful and inspiring moments.
You're welcome from the break. We invite you to follow us on handles on Metro TV, at Facebook and YouTube. Now to some of the stories. Some aggrieved teachers across the country have given the Ghana National Association of Teachers (NAT) a one-week ultimatum to address their promotional examination challenges, to make sure that all promotional due them as per the examination is permanently demanded. And this is in what they trooped the premises of the Ministry of Education, the Ghana National Association of Teachers premises, and also the their union's office, demanding what is due them.
Which is our unions. So we decided to come and report to them that this is what is going on. Please fight for us. We cannot fight on our own. That is the reason why we appoint you people and we contribute money and we pay to you every month. That's when issues like this arise, you can fight for us. So we were so happy when we heard the first time that NAT has given them 48 hours to resolve the issue. The 48 hours is still in progress. It is not yet 48 hours. I was surprised my own union is quiet. Till now, NAT is sleeping. NAT is eating and sleeping. The question is, if I am their daughter or I am their wife, will they allow me to be going through this? Do you know where I am coming from all the way to this place today? My children are in the classroom right now. I have to be there and teach, but I took it upon myself to come here to come and fight for myself. So what do I need a union for? Do I need a union? No. Can't a teacher be there without a union? Is there no money box in the various markets? We can buy money box and put our money inside. Than to be contributing for them to be living in this Lazarus place. We are in the class, we are in the now they can't fight for us. Not why. We want to know not why. Were you not in the class? Haven't you been in the classroom before? Is it a crime to be a teacher? Not why. If you can't do the work, step down. If you can't do your work, step down. If you don't know your work, step down. So that we will go and do the work on our own behalf. So that when situations like this arise, we will fight for ourselves just like we are doing. We are tired of you, Nats. Thank you.
Passionate submission.
There'll be more update on this story as Gabriel Obodai bring you, come your way at 9 p.m. today with Community Watch. Now to some of the stories, the Municipal Chief Executive of the Ejura Social Dumasi Assembly in the Ashanti region, Mohammed Salisu Baba, has withdrawn his application for reappointment to the position. This was contained in a letter addressed to the MMDCE's vetting committee. The Ejura Social Dumasi did not state in his letter whether his action is specifically linked to the disturbances that ensued in the municipality 2 weeks ago, which led to 2 deaths and also injured 4 others. He, however, said he took the decision for the peace of the municipality and the general growth of the new patriotic party. Mohammed Salisu Baba also thanked President Nana Akufo-Addo for appointing him to the position in his first term, and also thank the people of Ejura Social Dumasi for voting for him as an MP in the 6th Parliament. Metro TV's Ashanti regional correspondent Abdul Basid said the people of Ejura have received the news with no major reactions. Let's now go through other stories at the moment. Just as I informed you, at 9 p.m., Gabriel Ni Obodaya Sean will be coming your way with Community Watch. So you got to watch out for all the development on the side of the teachers. Now, the third prosecution witness in the case of the Republic versus Daniel Asiedu and Vincent Obisu has told the High Court in Accra how Daniel Asiedu brought him 2 mobile phones belonging to the late Joseph Boakye Dankwa Edu for one to be unlocked. The witness, Kenneth Crunchy, given his evidence in chief, said on February 9, 2016, said the suspect knocked at his door at 3 a.m. with blood stains on him while in a boxer shorts. The witness, who is currently in the sale of who is currently into the sale of phone accessories, told the court that he had known the first accused person for about 6 to 7 years. He told the court, presided over by Justice Lydia Osei Mafo, that one Janet, who is also a family friend and seen as a sister, came to introduce the first accused to her boyfriend, and that's where they became friends. He explained further that that was in his room on the night when he saw the accused Daniel Asiedu knocked at his door. He then opened the door and saw Daniel wearing only boxer shorts. He told him to charge his phone since he had no light and asked him to heat water for him to go ahead and do other things. He then went ahead to tell the court that Daniel told him that he had sustained injuries, and upon seeing blood on him, he believed him. According to him, there was blood on his hands, and he also escorted him with the heated water with the kettle. His girlfriend came out with a bucket and poured it for him. He gave him 2 phones to unlock for him, one of which was completely off. On the back of the death of the former MP, we believe the police and all the investigation bodies will continue to do the job. My name is Nana Yawenchi. Thanks for being part of the bulletin.
Metro TV, insightful and inspiring moments.